Good morning. Today we will be talking about the planetary positions from 19th May onwards and my predictions. The planetary positions from 18th May to 4th June are most enigmatic, and especially between the 28th May to 4th June. And whatever was predicted, you can see for yourself the triple train collision in Odisha. I mentioned that there could be rail and air accidents. And apart from that, if you look at the globe, there have been untoward happenings all around the world. Maybe it is Japan, maybe it is other countries. You talk about Japan, you talk about Italy, you talk about California, then you see, because of the weather, disturbance in the weather, as I said, that this Rahu demon, the north node is in forward motion. Whenever it is in forward motion, then and especially when the dispositor is also debilitated, then it creates havoc in weather, stock markets, rail and air accidents, because the dispositor is Mars and debilitated, and especially in the case of India Foundation chart, it is placed in the third house over the 5 planets, and third house is rail and air accidents, media, and you see, there could be some important event regarding some celebrities also in the coming fortnight from 4th June. The most enigmatic parameter is the progression chart of India Foundation chart from 15th August 2023. First of all, till from August 22 to August 23, and then from August 23 to 24 are both enigmatic, and especially from August 22 to August 23, Mars and Saturn in the Lagna and the Cancer sign is rising, and Mars is in Mrityu Bhag along with Moon, which is also in Mrityu Bhag in the 9th house. So the Lagna and Lagna Lord affliction, and then Moon in the nakshatra of Mercury, which is placed in 6-8 axis, is most venomous. And when in transit, these planets influence the progression chart planets, then it is time for untoward happening. And between 18th to 20th June, Mars will be between 22 to 23 degrees and will be in Mrityu Bhag. And exactly over the natal progression chart in the Lagna, there Mars and Saturn are together. Now here, Saturn is in the 8th house. Mars will influence the 8th house and 8th lord, which is very bad. So Mars and Saturn will be influencing the 8th house, which is very bad. I have written an article on this article. Fortnight from 4th June 2023 is also most venomous, as already predicted. This is with reference to my article, Pisces New Moon Chart, Progression Chart, Virtual Chart, most venomous 2023, as already predicted. Let me produce the same. The tenure of the Lok Sabha is scheduled to end on 16th June 2024. General elections are supposed to be held in April-May 2024 to elect the members of the Lok Sabha. In this regard, I have studied the above charts to see what is in store for the Lok Sabha elections. The planetary positions in the above chart are most venomous for the cabinet and the head of the country, as already predicted in above stated article, for the following reasons. Here I am taking the Vedic progression chart method by Manu Smriti and Nadi Granthas, so-called Pitri Jatakam. This has been taught to me by Guru, and I salute him. This is the most secretive method in astrology, which depicts hidden things in life in a particular year. Now, the yearly progression chart, as I mentioned, is of Cancer Lagna. and Mars and Saturn placed in it. The above chart is most critical and because of the following parameters. Lagna has debilitated planet, hence the mishappening in the current year. The Lagna afflicted shows the influence on the ruling party, the central government adversely. Moon and Lagna Lord in Mrityu Bhag. And Lagna Lord both are afflicted. Accidents and untoward happenings, especially connected to rail and air. Because Mars is also aspecting Venus by fourth aspect in the fourth house. Is also for the ruling party adverse influence with magnitude. Moon has Poon is Sal with the 8th lord is the worst year. Also Saturn has Radha Yoga with Mercury, the 3rd and the 12th lord. Sun, the 2nd lord and the king is debilitated and has aspects of Mars, who is in Mrityu Bhag and also debilitated. The chart has very bad combinations till August 23, especially after 10th May to 30th June, since the transit of Mars will be over the Lagna and at 22-23 degrees between 17th to 20th June 2023. The Paksh Kundli of 18th June, 4th June will be most expressive for the country and the ruling central government. Mars in debilitation as the 5th and the 10th lord in Mrityu Bhag, mishappenings due to fire, accidents and influence on the head of the country. Mars is Yog Karak for Cancer, Lagna extremely bad year. Moon in the star with 6-8 axis is a tiring year for the head of the country. Influence on Lagna Lord and the 8th lord in affliction, Mars tragedy due to Mars significations. And already we have seen the triple accident in Odisha where more than 900 people have injured and 300 people have died. Affliction to 3, 6, 11 lord, loss of prestige for head of the country. Second lord along with Saturn under affliction, physical harm and Akal Mridu. Second lord is Sun and debilitated. Mars in transit in Mrityu Bhag between 17th to 20th June, most venomous over the natal Mars in Mrityu Bhag over the progression chart, will activate the Mars for untoward happening in the country as explained above. Till August 2023, extremely malefic and difficult situation as per the progression chart. The above chart, the Lagna and the 8th lord are affected badly by Mars and Saturn is most critical, as I mentioned, till 4th June and till 15th August 2023. The political border issues, terrorism, fire and death of notable person or loss of prestige is on the cards and may be a concern. A very difficult year for the ruling party and the head of the country. The stock market is also subject to touching all-time high and also some correction. The Pisces new moon chart, progression chart and Varshfal show similar happenings as stated above and seems to be most difficult year. Now, lunation chart of 4th June is again of Cancer Lagna and we have Mars and Venus, and Mars is in debilitation, and on the between 17th to 20th March it will be in Mrityu Bhag and with Venus, so there can be airplane crashes, air disasters, and the 4th house is also afflicted because Ketu is there and Mars is afflicting the 4th house. The happiness of the country will be influenced adversely. Now here I am talking about the 1st house has Mars and Venus. Lagna depicts the general condition of the country. The placement of malefic Mars shows the shape of events to come, and since Mars is there, it will bring restlessness and tragic events. Venus, benefic is good, but again gets afflicted by Mars. The result is as follows. Mars strikes, riots, fire, discontent, military activity, warlike situations, terrorism of any type, accidents, murders, theft and anarchy. Venus, there will be crime against women and children. Peace of the country will be disturbed. There could be air disasters. 4th house has Ketu, an aspect of debilitated Mars. 4th house signifies land, agriculture, crops, minerals, earthquake, volcanoes, opposition parties, explosions, mining disasters, difficulties to government. the fifth house of entertainment, children, stock market, since the lunation is taking place in the fifth house, will suffer the most, hence bad for the children and entertainment industry. Moon is also debilitated and placed in the fifth house as the Lagna Lord. This depicts mass tragedies under 8th house. This depicts mass tragedies, underground wealth, fall of government, death of important person, earthquakes, volcanoes, epidemics. Since there is afflicted Saturn, death of elderly person and known personalities. House 10th house is house of king, prime minister, chief executive, nobility, national honor and employment situation. This will also be afflicted adversely because the 8th lord is influencing Rahu, which is in stationary motion, and with Jupiter and Mercury. You see, Jupiter and Mercury with Rahu are good, but then Rahu is in stationary motion. Since the following planets are afflicted follows. Afflicted Mercury brings disgrace and scandals in high places. Afflicted Jupiter brings financial difficulties, death of notable person. Afflicted Rahu is an evil position, but with benefics is good. But since afflicted by Saturn spoils the complete game. Rahu Demon is in direct motion again from 11 to 14 June and 26 to 29 June will be again like a snake bite. 11th house, since Sun is placed, there is success in the work of Parliament and smooth benefic legislation, gainful agreements and contracts with foreign countries. Ruler and government achieves the recognition for good policies. This parameter is the only parameter which is good, apart from other malefic parameters which are disturbing. As already mentioned in my previous article, Mars will be in Midhu Bhag between 17 to 20th, will be most enigmatic. The Dasha in operation as per the foundation chart is a Moon Ketu till 11th July, and Moon Ketu Dasha is also enigmatic as per Rudramsha chart because Mars and Ketu both are placed in the Lagna, and Saturn, the 8th, is the Lagna Lord is placed in the 8th house, and the 8th Lord Mercury is placed in the 10th house. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to share my predictions for the stock market have not proved correct, although the market did take a positive turn and it is touching all-time high. So all these characteristics are of Rahu, but normally when Rahu is adverse, the market goes down. But here the market trend has taken an upward trend and it can touch all-time high. But then again we have to be very particular between 11th and 16th, and then 25th to 29th, because then Rahu will be again in direct motion. So I don't say that there will be correction in the market, but the trends can either be on the upper side. The market can be very bullish or bearish also. If the Fed decides to take some decision on the interest rate, then there could be some corrections. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to say sorry for my predictions for the financial part, but I did say that the market can take a turn on either side, and my thinking was that there will be some correction, a big correction, but the correction did not take place. So it does not mean that astrology is wrong, but definitely yes, the market has gone up and Rahu is unpredictable, especially for these stock markets when it is in direct motion. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to share. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a good day. Good luck. Bye bye.